Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Whew. Okay, I'll see you.
Do you want some tea?
Oh, yes, please. That would be lovely, darling.
Do you want some more breakfast?
No, oh, thank you. Not right now.
You're not going out, are you?
No, sweetheart, I'm not. I'm staying right here with you. Don't you worry, all right?
I'm not worried.
Oh, good. Because there's no reason to worry. You see, there's men all around the house. And then there's Mr. Delaney in the kitchen.
I know. Are they trying to find my doll?
Yes, they are. They're working very hard on that. I'm sure they'll come up with it soon, so don't you worry. She's just on holiday right now. Oh, hello.
Well, that was the best breakfast I've had lately, Philomena. Thank you.
Oh, a man should have good breakfast to start day right.
Mr. Delaney, would you like to read the paper?
Thank you, Robin.
Oh.
I'll get it.
All right.
Yes? He wants to see Mr. Van.
Oh, that's all right, officer. Yes. Come in.
Hey, I'm not carrying a weapon.
Sorry, Commissioner Scorpio's orders.
Hello, Yank. I'm sorry about all this. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
You're the man who looks like the guy from camp.
Yeah, hello, Robin.
Now, why don't you go and fix me that breakfast that you promised? Be good to help Philomena in the kitchen.
Okay, I'll make the pancakes.
Oh, great. That'll be wonderful.
Okay.
We make blueberry pancakes.
Lots of syrup. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Would you like some tea, or I could make some coffee?
Nothing. Thanks.
Yank, I'm very, very sorry about what happened. About your brother. It was a terrible tragedy.
Yeah, it was. I just got back from seeing my grandfather, and he took the news very hard.
I'm sure that he did. If there's anything that I can do to help, please don't hesitate to...
No, actually, I'm here to see Scorpio about the story in the newspaper.
But Scorpio's not here right now. What was the story?
This one. About the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
It says that Frisco's brother, Tony, and Felicia were on the air asking Frisco to come out of hiding.
Yes.
And why is he out of jail? He killed my brother.
He's on bail, Yank.
And why isn't Scorpio keeping track of him?
Because he probably didn't think that he was going to go into hiding.
Probably because he doesn't even want to keep track of him.
I don't understand. What's wrong?
Well, I've learned some things in New York that lead me to believe that Scorpio doesn't even want to help me find my brother's killer.
What things?
Just tell the commissioner, and I'll find Frisco wherever he's hiding. It's okay.
Who was it? He's a local loan shark. He hits on immigrants. Wondered if you were interested in a loan.
What did you say?
Said you were in from Chicago, off of a beat-up used train.
Okay.
Weren't interested.
What kind of a line have you got insurance?
Saw him yesterday. With Kim. Way out. Not far from here. I tried to tail him. Cop got in the way and I lost him.
But he was definitely with Kim?
Definitely. Robert, there is a connection.
Anything else?
Yeah. I saw a little girl with an identical doll to one Robin's had.
Did you talk with her?
I tried. It was tough, though. She wasn't supposed to talk to strangers, okay? Made a little progress with her. That's when I saw Sean and Kim. I tried to follow with my eyes for a while. I turned back to the little girl. She split.
Do you think you can find her again?
I'll try.
Do it. I want that doll.
I guess Rob must have been pretty upset, huh?
She was, but more important, whoever gave Robin's doll to that little girl could be the one that's handing out threatening notes.
Robert, did you see Ginny, Blake's television show yesterday?
I heard about it. Tony and Felicia made a pitch for you to give yourself up.
It was tough to take. Look, how much longer do we have to go on with keeping them in the dark like this is killing me.
I know that. Their safety depends on it. They can't be told the story until this whole mess is over.
I just hope they don't wind up hating me.
There's no other way, mate.
I know.
I'm going to have a talk with Ginny Weber. If she persists in doing these television shows, she can't keep on making you out to be some kind of a local hero. If this undercover bit's going to work, it's got to be on the understanding that Donnelly thinks that you're a felon and on the run.
If this goes on much longer, I just might become one.
I've got to get out of here. We've talked too long here.
All right.
Now listen, you keep trying to get a bead on Donnelly. When you feel that you can talk to me, make sure that you're not followed and that nobody can see or hear you.
Right.
If you do make contact with Sean, you've got to convince him that you're going to be able to work with him.
How do I know if he believes me?
If he doesn't, you won't have to worry about it. Well, continue growing the beard. It'll keep the cops off your back.
Robert, I'll be in touch. And I will find Donald.
Him and his men should have reported in by now.
Maybe, they have nothing to report.
Oh, come on. It can't be that easy for a guy like Frisco to hide out in the Asian Quarter.
It is surprisingly easy to become invisible in the quarter, as you quite well know.
Yes, but my case is different. I'm under your protection. Frisco's all alone.
That remains to be seen, Mr. Donnelly.
You really think he's working for Scorpio?
We will soon find out, won't we?
Oh, it can't be soon enough for me. I can't wait for this whole thing to be over with so I can get out of the country.
Well, of course. You would do quite well living in Hong Kong. Have you friends there?
Yes, and many business contacts in the import-export business. So you should do quite well by having me as your representative there.
Let's say, Mr. Donnelly, we will both do quite well, provided you find the black pearls.
So don't worry, I'll find them.
If the Ancient One should retrieve those black pearls, it will be over. It will be the end of us.
I know, because with the money derived from the sale of the pearls, the immigrants will be able to go into business for themselves.
Correct. I would lose a valuable source of labor, and it would be the beginning of my troubles.
I'm sure it would. It would affect all the other Asian sectors and other cities, right?
Exactly, Mr. Donnelly. The domino effect would greatly reduce the quantity of merchandise I can export.
Therefore, making my usefulness in Hong Kong expendable.
You do have an understanding of the situation.
Completely. The pearls will not be returned to the Ancient One. Steve, Dad, I'm glad I found you before the board meeting starts.
Hello, Edward. You're early.
Yes, the meeting's scheduled for later.
Yeah, I realize that, but we have to talk before the other board members get here. Gentlemen, we're in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Well, I've just come from a meeting with the legal staff regarding that medical van of Buzz Stryker's, and I was right. The hospital is liable, and it can be sued.
We're well aware of that, Edward.
Well, if you're aware of it, you know that we are in trouble. Now, that little boy was injured because he jumped up on that van and then fell off. Now, the blame for this must be laid at Buzz Stryker's feet.
That's exactly why we're having an emergency meeting of the board.
Well,
Excuse me, Dr. Hardy. Your secretary asked me to bring you this.
Thank you, Amy. Did you oversleep this morning?
No, I got to work on time. Why?
Nothing. Would you mind coming back later for these pictures?
No, not at all.
you know, Buzz Stryker could ruin this hospital, and I want this brought up at the board meeting today.
It's the topic of the day, I assure you.
Am I late for the meeting, guys?
I was just going over some preliminaries.
How you feeling, Ginny?
I am feeling wonderful. As a matter of fact, I stopped by with Rick. I hope you don't mind. I wanted to ask if you might need any help on the dance that you're giving for the new residents.
Well, you know we always need help. Thank you for offering.
My pleasure. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a call in a day or two and see what I can do about it. How's that?
Great, thanks.
And now I have to go back to work. So
Yeah, bye.
I'll excuse you, gentlemen. Bye.
Have a couple of minutes before it starts officially. I'll be right back.
Before you go, can you spare a minute? I'd like to talk to you.
Sure.
I'll wait outside. Bye. Bye.
See it?
Rick, do you have any idea what's wrong with Amy?
Amy, no, I haven't seen Amy today. Was she sick? She didn't come in?
Well, she's working, but I've never seen her like this. No makeup, her hair uncombed.
Well, that doesn't sound like Amy. Amy takes a lot of pride in the way she looks.
Well, maybe you can find out what's bothering her. I'd appreciate it.
I will check into it, Steve, and thank you. I'll be right back.